Boom, it's live right now. Alright, just go ahead and share that all over.
Load. There we go. One more. Okay, we're good.
Alright, here we go. Let's get this up too. Ice Trae the gang, yes sir. Let me get this Zoom going real quick.
Bang.
Recording in progress.
That shit still scares me.
Oh, every time, right? Welcome back, man. We got another episode of IBTE Sports Podcast. You got your boy Lawrence here, aka LE26, feeling real good. Sorta, kinda, you know. Been a crazy week. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of surprises, a lot of great things coming. And then who do we got over here with me today?
Oh, since we're giving out nicknames,
Yeah.
Primetime P31 on Twitter, stuff like that. I don't have an exact nickname, but your boy Phil781 social medias. I've been doing decent. The Celtics may have got kicked out of the playoffs like recently, but it's more hockey and baseball season anyway, so we don't need to talk about much about the Celtics. So we're here to have a good time tonight. So
all right.
Ready.
You over here copping, please already, man.
I have to.
Man, I just wanna just start the show off with just want to shout out to the Kenny and Neil. They're not gonna be able to make it today. They got work engagements. Really excited. We praise them all the time for the jobs they get. And it's really nice to see if they're gonna miss or anything, it's gonna be missing for their dream jobs or what they're doing to get their money and everything. And they're both wish they could have been here tonight, but they're not. That's perfectly fine. We're gonna hold it down.
Show goes on.
Mama, I love you. But I want to I just like I said. Other than that, I want to open the show by saying thank you to the supporters of IBTE Network. It means a lot that you guys continue to tune in, continue to check our website. We see the analytics, people checking our websites daily. There is merch out there. The countdown T-shirts are out there right now. IBTEnetwork.com live global. It's a .com, not a .net, not a .org. It's a .com. IBTEnetwork.com. We got Kenny definitely was looking heavy on Twitter. But we got that stuff out there. If you want to know more about the network, tag a friend, send them the website. We're more than happy to answer questions. But man, IBT Sports Podcast is back again on another Thursday night on YouTube Live. We always listen, no matter what. No matter what's going on, we gonna have a show on a Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern every time. But we're gonna start the show off the correct way one time. This is Phil's suggestion. You feel me? We going with a nice little shotty ounce. One
A
time for the
fireball.
one time. You feel
You
me?
want me? You want me to drink the whole thing or half? It's up to you.
Hey, listen. I got mine is full, man. I got that Pat Ryan. You feel me?
I'll drink. I'll drink like up to here, almost the whole thing.
All right, let's go.
Right.
Salute.
Cheers.
Woo. Rick said the whole thing. Oh, Phil say mid to high tier pick. Let's go.
Hey, that's one of the co-founders. I don't want to lose my job, so he said the whole thing. I'm trying to keep my position.
Hold on. Let's see. Just give me 1 second. 1 second.
Oh yeah, Otto's looking for the ID.
Yeah. I'm sending the everything right now to him.
No, you right, Rick. Next time I got you.
Yeah.
No stopping either.
But yeah, like I said, man, we just wanted to start off the episode the right way. Have some fun, switch it up, keep it going. Man, not for you can be whole thing. No half. He said no half.
No, you're right.
No half sins. Let's go. We going tonight. Let's go, baby. Hey, but man, NBA playoffs, man. How you feeling? How you feeling about? We're gonna get right to it, man. Put you in the hot seat. Boston got up out of there in 5, man.
Like I said, it's
They got up out of there.
it's hockey and baseball season, since
Okay.
the Bruins are in the playoffs currently in the second round, so that's good. But going off of the whole,
I gotta hold you. Listen, we gotta hold you accountable. It's playoff season for NBA. We don't care about those sports right now.
right. I already felt held accountable in the chat, but we could talk about it here as well.
Okay.
So it was basically what everyone predicted. I mean, it's not everyone; it's what I predicted because everyone in the chat and everyone in our group chat was saying it's going to be a sweep. But I was saying Boston's going to get one home game, and it obviously happened because I believe the team was good enough not to get swept, but at least get one. You know what I mean? But I mean, it was Boston was decimated with injuries. Kemba Walker and Robert Williams missed the last 2 games of the playoff series, so. Yeah. I mean, the writing was on the wall there. It was a done series. Mm-hmm. But also, plus after that, Danny Ainge retired from his position. Brad Stevens got promoted, so now we're looking for a new head coach. So a lot of changes that needed to happen are happening right now because.
So what you saying that I was gonna go kind of segue into that.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think that means as far as Ainge leaving and then Brad Stevens going to? Player personnel or director of operations?
He was a president of basketball operations right now.
Okay, so basically he's gonna be like the GM.
Yeah, GM, like basically running everything. Yeah.
Okay, so like, what do you think he's gonna do different than Ainge?
I think he's gonna be a little bit more aggressive than Ainge because Ainge was known for. That one thing that he had on his record was like that 2008 championship. But ever since then, a lot of draft picks and a lot of bad draft choices. So I think Brad Stevens will be a lot more aggressive. And definitely this offseason with, all the backs against the wall, they just lost 5 games to the Nets. They have this huge trade exception they can use to get like any good player or like also a caliber player. So I think he's going to be way more aggressive.
Okay.
Plus, and then maybe for head coaching, like those, I've heard Jason Kidd's in the mix, Lloyd Pierce. If Portland loses the series, he might be gone. So if Terry Stotts is available, also Mark Jackson. I love Mark Jackson. I think he shouldn't have been. I don't think he should have been fired from the Golden State Warriors. But him and Jeff Van Gundy are available. So if they're good.
With all due respect,
Mr.
Mr. With all due respect, he be going crazy, man. If you're just tuning in, man, make sure you guys hit that share button on the link. Send it to your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Send it to a friend, man. Let them know we're talking about NBA playoffs. We got a bunch of guests. One thing that's really exciting is I have people that I could kind of reach out to see if they'll be interested in joining and everything like that. So we had to pull some things in last minute, and people were able to pull through. So
shout out to them.
We're gonna be having Otto join in a little bit here.
Gotcha.
Got
Oh yeah,
my boy Hyro is gonna join in a little bit, talk basketball. Um,
hieroglyphics.
he's been tuning in a little bit as far as the basketball goes, but not as
Hey,
extensive as us.
shout out to
So
Showboat in the chat.
hey, what's good? What's good, Showboat?
It's, I,
He's funny, bro. Good content, funny content, man. He had me
yeah,
cracking up in those videos.
yeah. You probably saw. There's a lot. Just a heads up. I know you probably watched the vlog already, but we
Yeah,
did a lot more stupid stuff than that couldn't make the cut final cut. So just a heads up.
that's what needs to happen. That's what you feel me. That's what needs to happen.
But yeah, just to wrap up with the whole Celtics Nets series,
Mm-hmm.
um, during one of the home games for Boston, there was a video of Kyrie, swiping his shoe on the Celtics logo, which
mm.
it's his own scenario. But then after the game, while Kyrie's walking out, you see a fan chuck a water bottle towards Kyrie, and I was pretty much confused about the whole thing. Like, it was probably in response to Kyrie like swiping his shoe on the Celtics logo, but that's not the fans' problem to deal with. That's like personnel. That's the league or like his teammates, or that's something someone who gets paid in the league, the NBA, to
I
handle,
don't
not
think
some fan.
I don't think anything was wrong with that. You feel me?
Which
Like
one?
from yeah, Kyrie doing that because I don't think he should be get any repercussions from anybody. Cause it's like it's
Yeah,
logo. If it was something like where he went and took a sledgehammer and then damaged the court, I could
like Baker
see.
Mayfield put
It's
a
like,
flag in
this
the
is some
logo.
like yeah, this is like
Yeah,
some unwritten type shit where you're like, all right, you should have did that. Like that's crossing the line. But then again, we know like we seen Kyrie's antics. Like
yeah. We know how passionate Boston players are and the
yeah,
organization. So,
he said
I mean, some
guidelines.
there's
Hey
no
man,
guidelines in George's
hey
video.
man.
So yeah. So I mean, I just the fan. Oh wait for it to clear up. Hey,
Chill, guidelines.
guidelines.
Listen, merch coming soon. Stop playing, man.
Right.
Merch
Yeah.
coming
Just I mean,
soon. Don't sleep.
t- taken away from the whole Kyrie situation, that fan was completely out of line. I mean, ever since the restrictions got lifted, we've seen a lot of fans acting like idiots, and the I'm just happy that the fan was arrested and charged with a felony
Yeah, he was
account. So
stupid. He was stupid,
completely
man.
stupid.
That's an exclusive right there. That's personals, but this is gonna be available soon. IBTE Sports, man. It's gonna be available on IBTEnetwork.com right now. Man, shit, I should be. I might have to do a commercial. Like I sound so smooth saying that. But yeah, we got merch up there right now. We got the countdown shirts. Those shirts mean so much to the founders because it signifies where we're at right now, and really the countdown to taking off, man. Like we really building up, doing some special things. So that's what that shirt means to us. Countdown t-shirts out right now. The link is actually pinned on here,
Right.
IBTNetwork.com, man. Go
Yeah.
check that out.
You
Merch
guys
is
might
out.
want. Yeah, you guys might want to buy that shirt fast because the count is going down on those shirts.
Yeah, so
But up,
yeah,
bah,
we're only doing 50 orders of that shirt, and you'll probably never see it again. So if you like it,
limited.
buy it. You feel me? We appreciate any type of support we get, man.
Right.
But right now we're gonna bring my boy Otto in. He been itching to get in
Orlando.
here. Orlando in the building.
Orlando. He about to
What's
shit
that?
talk me. Watch. He about to shit talk the Sucks as soon as he comes in. What's up, Otto?
Hey, what's good, bro? Hold on, he's connecting.
Yep.
Audio's connected. You there?
Mic
Hold on.
check. 1 2 1 2.
Yeah. Only 50. Not 50 sizes. Only 50 orders of that shirt.
The total.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Oh, is he lagging?
Alright.
Oh,
What's good,
yeah.
guys?
What's up?
Is he good? All right.
Am I lagging?
Oh no,
Yeah.
it
Man.
A little bit.
Oh, a little bit.
Unless you want to try to rejoin.
I can try to rejoin. I'm at work. Maybe that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, try that a little bit.
Yeah, I'll rejoin.
All
Be right back.
All right, bet. Nah, I think with Boston, man, just watching them from like the
Everybody gotta
obviously,
go.
yeah. Like, what happened?
I would say I expect a lot of like moves in the offseason.
Yeah, like
I think Kemba gotta
that's
go.
I think that's what needs to happen. I think you need to build around Tatum.
Tatum and Brown. Yep. Those are the
Tatum,
only untouchables in my opinion.
and I think you go and get try to get two bigs. That's what y'all been missing forever.
Forever.
That 6'9", 6'8" center, it's not gonna work.
Plus,
Not in the East.
Robert Williams has been a little bit too like dealing with injuries for my liking. But I do like his potential. But we need someone like official. Like I think he'll be a good backup center as of right now. But we need someone that could come in immediately at the center position.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that better?
Yeah,
Yep.
That's better, man. That's better. How you feeling, man? How's your week been?
How you doing?
You know,
I've been busy.
I
I've been
gotta
busy as
ask it.
hell, boys. I've been
busy?
busy as hell, man. My job's like cutting our hours because Ford is like shutting down factories and shit. So my job would make transmission parts for like Ford and stuff. So it's been tough, bro. But you gotta get through it. You gotta get the hustle. You gotta grind,
definitely.
Right.
All right. So how you feeling about Boston?
Too bad slandered the hell out of us. Why?
How do you feel? So I'm gonna name some things. So just the whole situation. You got they finally getting rid of Danny Ainge after taking the team and not getting him no help. Removing the coach to basically take his job over. Kyrie stepping on the logo. Fan throwing a bottle at him.
So the whole series, basically.
Yeah,
every
just the whole every situation. Boston right now is in disarray a little bit.
Hockey.
Where I'm gonna start is with Kyrie, bro. Like I don't appreciate any fans like doing all that extra stuff, bro. But like if you look at any other sport, fans always run on the field and all that, do like that stupid shit. But fans don't actually like.
Hold on, real quick. Yo, Phil, you hearing that?
A little, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta remove your take the mic from your hoodie. I think it's hitting it. I think it is, unless it's like just the audio from the phone. I don't know. I think it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I hear what you're talking about.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
That's way better.
Yeah. See now it's hold on.
Yeah, if you're tuning in right now, we got Otto that just joined. Loyal supporter that's
Orlando.
Always tuning into our stuff, man. We really appreciate you. Definitely got some special things. I gotta hook you up. From day one. But everybody that's tuning in, make sure you guys share this to your friends. IBTE Sports Podcast back with another episode on this Thursday night. But keep going with Boston. What you saying with Kyrie?
All right. Yeah, I was starting with Kyrie, like him. I think he deserved that. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. The reason he deserved that because he went to Boston. They won the game. Mm-hmm. Did they win that game? They won the series off that game, right?
That was game 4. They lost game 4. That was game 4.
Oh, it was game 4. Okay.
They lost game 4. Yeah.
No, they won game 4. They lost game 3.
No, I'm talking about the Nets. The Nets won game 4.
Okay, all right. Well. Yeah. He stepped on Lucky's head, bro. Whatever y'all call him, right? Y'all call him Lucky or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was honestly, if you know Boston fans, bro, they always go over and beyond for their teams, bro. So he should have expected that, bro. That was half on him, but the other half is like it's NBA. It's different than any other sport, you know. It's a closed arena. It's like smaller than like football, soccer, and all that. So. They need to tone it down with these fans, bro. Like what that one dude got for throwing the bottle, I think it was right, bro. He should have got arrested, but he shouldn't be like held in jail or anything. But he should definitely be kicked out.
Yeah, because that's physically assault. That's a whole different level.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Like,
whole different.
That's
level.
like somebody coming to your job and like smacking you with a bottle or spitting on you. Like that's disrespectful, bro.
Speaking of,
if I was Kyrie, bro, I would have pulled a Ron Artest, bro. I would have went up to the stands and smacked.
It's a matter of time before that happens.
But he would have been in the wrong because they would have twisted too.
Yeah,
it's only a plastic bottle. That's what they would have said.
Right. It was just water.
Bro, I don't care if somebody throws paper at me at my job, bro. If it's a random person and they come to my job and throw paper at me, that's gonna be a problem, bro. That's disrespectful.
Yo,
anyways, that whole situation, that was like a 50-50 with Kyrie. With Boston being said though, with their old GM now, what he was doing, I didn't like how he was setting up the teams, honestly. So I think him stepping down is like the best choice for Boston. But to have Brad Stevens, right?
Yep.
To have him go to what's he, a president now?
Yep. President of basketball operations.
I like that he's young and he's like in that position. I definitely love it because he's definitely like more involved with the younger players and all that, like with the scouting and everything. But I definitely love that move. But I'm itching to see what he gonna pull off because you got Jason Tatum, Brown, you got Marcus Smart who's up for free agency next year, I think.
Yep.
And
So,
then you also got Kemba Walker. You got a lot of pieces to like see what you can, fit into a puzzle or get away and get stuff back. But I think Boston, they should definitely keep Tatum and they should definitely keep Marcus Smart. Who I think they should give up is Kemba Walker and Jaylen Brown, and they should get some pieces around them.
I think so.
Get rid of Jaylen because
you're gonna have to at this point you're gonna have to reconstruct the team because you're gonna have to get some pieces back. You're gonna have to remove somebody.
Yeah. Bro,
and the one player I keep out of that team is Tatum.
That's what I'm saying. But the reason I said keep Marcus Smart is because I love that kid's hustle. Ever since college, bro, like
Oklahoma
State.
Like
he loves to hoop. He loves his team, like he always sticks up for everybody on his team. Like you want that player on your team. And for him to like be next to Tatum, I would keep him if I was Brad Stevens, bro.
He's a hard and solid defense.
He is, and I would definitely keep him. Kemba Walker, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't think Kemba can take the next step. I really don't. I thought
because I was really convinced that he was gonna be able to like do Kyrie like things because I feel like he's very similar to his game, but I feel like Kyrie's on a whole nother stratosphere.
Yeah. Bro, it's just
he's in a whole.
I don't know, bro. I really thought Kemba, like you said, was gonna be a problem in Boston, especially, bro, with those pieces around him. But he really ain't show like what he can actually be for that team, and I don't think I keep him with my young core, especially with Jason Tatum. I'm gonna keep Tatum, Smart. And I'm gonna build around them too. And if you're getting rid of Jaylen Brown, I don't think his contract is up, him or Kemba's next year. So if you get some trade pieces for them, you can get some good players for them, bro. You can definitely get some good solid players for them.
Let's check the he bought yeah, bro. Sorry if you misheard me, but right now we only got the countdown shirt on there. This is coming soon. This was what's on next. We're working on getting the countdown shirts out there. As far as if you want the other ones, the limited edition, the personal ones, the mid to high tier that you got on your shirt. I don't know, like those are more personal. I had made those for those guys, but the IBTE sports ones, they're gonna be out there soon.
Yeah, we need one for top fans, bro. Like, I mean,
top follower.
We need it, bro. We need it.
Yeah, he putting his plug in right now. You feel me? He putting his plug in right now. I respect it, bro. I respect it. You already know, man. And listen, if you got everybody know with me, man. Like, you show. Listen, if it's genuine, I'm like if I feel it, I feel it. You feel me? Like I see what you really do with supporting us, and we appreciate it. Like we say it every
say it, bro.
Especially Phil. Phil says every time, but Otto's always in here, first in the chat.
I try, bro. Most of the time I'm working, bro. Most of the time, 100% of the time I'm working, but I know what time y'all going on, and I try to take my breaks around them. So,
no, we definitely appreciate it.
It's something like for me to like, because I know every single one of you guys. I either like chilled with y'all, met y'all, we hooped or something, like, and then support you guys. That's awesome to me, bro. Like that's how everybody should be, but you don't get those kind of people. Like we talked last time when I was on here, like we got all into that, but we're not gonna do that because we're talking about the NBA playoffs.
All right, so let me ask y'all something, right? So if you could describe the playoffs so far, round one, with one word, what word you giving it? I know that's tough. I was gonna say 3, but that's too broad. I gotta make it difficult.
I'm gonna just say unexpected, bro.
Unexpected?
Yeah, that's my word.
Unexpected because, man, like you look at the one series I'm looking at, the unexpected, my main series, the Clippers Mavs, because if you look at that team, both of those teams, they all won road games. Nobody won a home game.
Wild,
And
wild
if
shit.
Clippers win, they play tomorrow night, right?
Yeah.
If they play tomorrow night, Clippers win in Dallas, they go back to Clippers, and freaking Mavs win. I think that'll be the first time all road teams won, and like they moved on.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's
That-
crazy for sure.
And then on top of that, the Lakers got Anthony Davis, who's made out of glass. Same with Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Like they just hurting their team. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If Anthony Davis was healthy, LA in like 4 or 5, easy. If Embiid was healthy, Washington wouldn't even have had one game. And they're gonna play Atlanta next round. They wouldn't have had one game either against them. But I think Embiid's gonna be out, bro, for that series.
Shout out to
He got
Sosa in the chat as well.
What did he tear?
What's good?
He
What's
tore
good,
something
Big
in the
Sosa?
knee,
What's
right?
good? Yeah, small meniscus tear.
Yep.
Back at
Man,
it
he
again.
always hurt,
At
bro.
what line do we draw? At what line? There's got to be a line where we stop putting this guy in the MVP talk. He's
Joel?
always hurt. Yeah, he's always hurt.
Yes.
That's why
Always hurt.
man, what episode was it when you guys were asking
He
who the MVP
survived.
was?
He survived though for a while though. Like when was he hurt last season?
No,
A little bit.
A
Like
little
he was
bit,
there,
but
much.
like mainly he was there. But I'm saying like 2 years ago he was like every other game.
Yeah, that's when Toronto won the championship. He was actually healthy, I think, during that series,
What
and that's why
process
he
did
was
cross?
crying when they lost because that was Game 7, and like he was actually healthy. That's why they went Game 7.
Yeah, that process, just the process went right out the window when they started taking those exits.
Oh man,
What Drake?
that
Wait,
was-
what Drake say? My shot's still good. Well, what did he say? Something like, my shots look good even though it's like Kawhi or some shit. I forget what he said. I don't know. But after that series, you gotta pack it up, Philly. They gotta make
Yeah.
it there.
Oh man, like we're gonna talk about the playoffs, but I want to talk about a problem in Philly. I do not think you can win.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. You got
Go ahead,
Phil, give me the one word for the playoffs so far. Besides unexpected.
Shit, that was my word too. I would say probably ratings, because we have a lot of good series right now. The Blazers and Nuggets are going at it as we speak.
A lot of 6 gamers.
Yep. See the Clippers Mavs is a good one as well. Lakers and Suns is being a better series than we expected because we didn't know AD was going to get hurt. So I'll go with ratings because the ratings been looking good recently for all the playoff games. So.
All right. So
Uh,
Phil,
Go ahead.
all right, I was gonna say since you said that, now if Clippers and Lakers both lose in the first round, you think those ratings gonna go down or up? I think they're gonna go down. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Without Braun in the second round or in the Western Conference Finals or in the
It's gonna be
finals,
It might. That's right. Yeah.
It'll be tough, bro.
bro,
Uh,
LeBron's the face of the NBA.
I say, yeah, I was gonna say, for me, is emerging.
That
Emerging.
I like that.
That-
I
that
like
might-
that.
that might put more eyes on Luca though, because Luca is presumably the next face after LeBron is out. So maybe that puts more eyes on Luca if he advances to the second round. So
Mhm.
that's probably a good thing.
So
But-
yeah, and the reason I say emerging is this is my first time in a while. I can't remember the first time I watched this many games, multiple games in a series. At least I probably watched at least 3 games in 3 or 4 games in every series so far, and I probably never done that. And to see Luka, what Luka's doing, he's going to drop 42 on Kawhi in him. Kawhi's supposed to be one of the best defenders in the past 5 years in the NBA. And he's not going to guard him or whatever it is. I watched him, was it the 3rd or 4th quarter the other night? Or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. He went for 12 straight. Just easy. You got D-Book. D-Book goes out the first night. He drops 34 in the Lakers. You got DeAndre Ayton. It's just a lot of new faces, so that's why I say emerging. I think it's nice to see.
I definitely love that because if you look on the East, Trae Young too, bro, what he did in New York.
Yep. Knicks tape.
Take a bow, young man. Take
Oh, wait,
a bow, young
since
man.
He said, "I see you." He said, "I see you in the A. I see you in the
Wait,
A."
since we talking about Knicks tape,
All right,
have
so
a little
get right
speech.
into
Hold
it,
on.
man.
Because I know we have some Knicks fans in the chat, aka Big Sosa,
Listen,
and I know we have some Knicks fans watching the recording.
Full disclaimer, you're a fan of a team that's been that took an exit too. Just want to put that out there.
We did this. We won the same amount of games to the Knicks. Just a heads up. So
that's true.
That's true.
Now
so,
what? When New York, you gonna say something, Phil?
Yeah, I'm about to. So there's a lot of talk about MIP, most improved player, Julius Randle, but we had to put out some binoculars out because where was he the whole series?
Nah, that boy put a cloak on.
I mean, granted, this is his first series as the leading guy and stuff, so he has some excuses. But we know New York media, as of right now, we know damn well they're not going to feel sorry for Julius Randle. Like say, hey, he did his best. That's all that matters.
Big Sosa said, at least we didn't get swept.
We didn't get swept. So that's true. But this is what the Knicks fans get though. You taunt this man saying, "Fuck you." You spit on this man. And you treat this man with the utmost disrespect because there's videos of Knicks fans just completely disrespecting Trae Young, and look what happens. Yeah. He closes it out in Game 5 at the Garden. He bows. He pretends to spit on the Knicks court just because you disrespected this man. Now,
and I didn't know another thing too is watching the shop. It was LeBron's show. They sit in the barbershop and they talk. He was one episode he wasn't there. It had Roddy Rich, Pat Mahomes, Trae Young. It had who else was in there? Tiffany Haddish was in there, and Trae Young was talking about Kobe and everything. And I didn't know he's so confident in himself, and I didn't know that. Like I watched it the other day, I said, "Oh, this makes sense. Why he shoots the ball from half court."
If you watch his college tapes, bro, that's why I respected him. If you watch his college tapes and when teams started to figure him out, they started double teaming him. Yeah. And he still killed. He still killed in college, bro. What was the last time a player got double teamed every single minute of the game in college?
Yep.
It's crazy. But what I was going to say about the Knicks is you can't – all right, I'm going to say this first. Their expectations was they had a good season. They got a good strong
they made the playoffs.
Right. They got a good strong start to a rebuild. I like that about the Knicks because my brother's a Knicks fan. Shout out to my brother Alan.
They need a superstar, all in all. That's my
thing. That's what I'm gonna say next. You cannot have, as much as I loved Julius Randle before he even came to New York. I loved him on the Lakers. I loved him on the Pelicans. You cannot have Julius Randle be your number one guy.
For sure.
You cannot have that.
Yeah, that's insane.
And that just the playoff that series against Atlanta. Atlanta's a good team. I'm not gonna lie, but if you can't get past, how you gonna get past Philly? How you gonna get past Brooklyn? How you gonna get past the Bucks? No, man.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Right. Because we saw Derrick Rose outperform him almost every game except for the last one because Derrick Rose only had under 10 points last game because Derrick Rose put up 20 plus every single game in that series except for the last one.
And let me say this about the Knicks: there was nobody that had the fire in them to clap back at Clint Capella. All they said was, "I don't care about him. I don't care what he said." Hell no! If somebody gonna talk shit about my team, sorry, but I'm going back at him, bro. I don't care if we get swept.
Go back at him.
Somebody getting elbowed in the game, somebody getting shoved to the floor, we gonna fire someone. Oh. You're not gonna disrespect my team like that, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
Just like Kenny's speech about the Browns when they lost to the Chiefs in the playoffs, the Knicks were who we thought they were in the playoffs. Yeah, they didn't show up. They only showed up for one game, and that was game 2 or 3, I believe. But
game two.
Julius Randle was a complete MIA the whole series. Derrick Rose had to put the team on his back almost every game.
Yeah, but wait. Let's not forget their number 2 guy in the whole season was RJ Barrett. Where was he? Oh. What happened to RJ Barrett?
Hey, don't worry about it, because we're going to fucking win tomorrow.
That's a stupid-ass question. No, it's not. Look what happened.
He said that dumb shit. I'm
he thought he was going to get away with that.
He didn't believe in that shit. No way.
Nah, he didn't.
He didn't believe
that. I don't know, about the Knicks. That's enough about the Knicks, because
nobody liked badly.
Nobody liked the Knicks. Who's next?
Man.
Also, in the chat likes the Knicks.
So I want going from there, man. We got in the chat that young man first playoffs. That's true.
Oh, yeah, that's
Very
true. Like I said,
Very true.
yeah, but like I said, like knowing the New York media though, they're not gonna have any of that.
Yeah,
Like
they
they're not
won't
gonna
care
they're not
about
Trust
gonna
me,
have
and
any
I know
like
that as a
sense.
Giants fan, they do not take that well. It don't matter. As a Giants fan, trust me, if you play in New York, they hold you to a standard.
Right.
That's a fact, bro. Going from there, man. We got like the Jazz. Jazz went out there. D Mitchell, man.
It's kind of expected. Yeah,
I
Man, boy, remind me
that's
of
true. He's 20.
one of my favorite player of all time. That boy D Wade, man.
I
I'm
knew
not
you
gonna
was gonna
say
say
I'm
that.
not gonna say exactly D Wade, but
No,
like
no,
when I saw him 2 years ago, I was like, yo, I was tripping because I like didn't say it, but I was thinking like, yo, who does he like remind me of? I couldn't think of it, and just the way he moves, he shoots. I think he shoots more than D Wade did.
He did. Yeah.
Cause D Wade was like six
yeah,
four,
yeah.
but he played like he was 6'9" when he went to the rack. He'll dunk on anybody. But man,
Yep.
D Mitchell came back, sat out the first game.
He was pissed
Grizz,
after that too.
huh?
He was pissed after for getting shut
Yeah,
out
for
too.
sure, for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
He
But
didn't play
watching him,
first
man.
game, did he?
Yeah.
No, he didn't
No.
play the first game. He was out with the ankle.
Yeah, he didn't play first game.
Yeah, so no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was like him sitting out the first game and then coming back after that, and then putting on the speed.
Yeah, that.
But Grizzlies, man,
But
Grizzlies look like I said, that go with their merging, like that team. Jaren Jackson, you had Dylan Brooks, you had Kyle Anderson.
yeah,
You
what's his
got,
name? Valanciunas, whatever his name is.
yeah. Valanciunas is.
Yeah,
he's
I
player.
think he's probably the veteran of that team anyway.
Yep.
But he's only like 26, I think. He's our age.
He's 26.
He's somewhere around there, bro. He's not old. I promise you.
I can see I can see be close to 30. Cause I feel like he's been in there for a while.
I'm pretty sure I seen his name somewhere, and it was like mid-20s. I swear, bro, like at least 26.
Yeah.
Search it up.
We'll
Phil.
look it up.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That must have been somebody else. But I'm pretty sure.
He's 29.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
That's somebody else.
Cause I definitely remember. I was about to say.
Yeah.
He's definitely been in there. Cause he's been always reliable. Cause he had the little jump shot in 2K.
Yeah.
He can make the mid range wide open.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much with this whole.
I can tell you. Go ahead, Phil.
Oh yeah, pretty much with this whole Grizzlies Jazz series, it's pretty much just learning experience for the Grizzlies. I mean, no one expected the Grizzlies to win. We expected the Jazz to finish this in like 5 or 6 games. So it's just a good playoffs experience for John Morant, who had an amazing showcase as he did in the play-in tournament. So it's pretty much just learning experience for him, Jared Jackson, the whole team. So it was just good that they got in.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely.
My number one thing with Memphis that series was Jackson chucking up those threes every single game.
His shot looks weird as hell too.
Well, Jared Jackson.
Well, all right, I'm gonna say
Jackson.
this. When 2 days before my birthday, it was like right before like the second to last game of the season. I went to watch Memphis against who was it? Portland. So I was watching them, and like the way they started that game, the way they was playing as a team, like it was horrible. So when I saw they were doing the playing games, I was like, "There's no way they're making it to the playoffs." I'll be the first person to say that. I was like, "There's no freaking way." Then they went and beat the Warriors, who I thought were gonna easily beat them. So I gotta give props to Memphis. I'm not gonna lie, I gotta give props.
Yeah,
to Memphis.
because the Warriors last week. The week before that, the Friday before that, they smoked them to get the 8th seed before the play-in. So I thought that was gonna happen. Yeah.
But I got respect for Memphis, especially John Morant. That kid is an animal, and everybody knows that during his college run, he was just a different breed in college.
Yeah, he's a monster. He was the true monster.
But he pulling up numbers like if you look at him, Trae Young, Luka, like what they all been doing in their playoffs,
Like Lord said, emerging is a change of the guard almost. Yeah.
That's what I wanted to reply to him when he said that.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell, Luka, Trae, Bam, Adebayo.
Ja is my favorite new guy.
Hey, I like Adebayo, bro. I really like Adebayo. He's a solid player.
I couldn't find him in the playoffs either, to be honest.
You just hold on. I know why.
Bubble hero.
I know why you said that.
Bubble
My man gloved your boy at the rim.
No, I'm.
Yeah, I know him, man.
That whole Heat team didn't show up in the playoffs. To be
He
honest,
loved this shit. That's why he
That's
mad.
true.
Look at him.
No, that's true.
That's a pure Boston fan right there.
No,
That's a pure Boston. Oh
he
my
he
goodness,
didn't.
man.
No Heat players like scored over 20 the entire playoff series against the Bucks. Like literally, no one showed up for the Heat. That's just me being honest.
I didn't this year. I didn't even see the Heat doing anything in the playoffs. Anyways, they just got. I think they got off to a slow start in the beginning of the season, and then like it was just like a. I didn't expect them to bounce back what they did last year.
From the
bubble.
They just got
bubble,
hot in the bubble. That's it.
Yeah.
But going from there, man, like two biggest series. I think me personally got the big brother and the little brother in the same stadium. Who's gonna survive? They both down 3-2 right now. You got the Mavs versus the Clippers. You got the Suns versus the Lakers. Both in going to Game 6. Lakers play tonight at 10:30 Eastern. So let's start with the Lakers game, man. Do you think, or do you believe LeBron James and he will the team to get to the second round?
I think with AD back, sort of. I think some way somehow the Lakers will barely make it out with a Game 7 victory. It's not going to be pretty at all, but I think the Lakers will like squeak by like the smallest of margins against the Suns in Game 7, because CP3's injury is getting a lot worse, because I think he retweaked his shoulder again like the previous game, so I think that's going to play into effect. Plus, if AD gets I think AD is going to get slightly better as the series goes on. So I just think that you could never count LeBron out in any of these series. So it's just that intuition.
I must say, as much as I hated LeBron fans and like I despise LeBron because I was always in the East, I was always cheering for Orlando, and LeBron was always there. As much as I hate his fans, LeBron James and Kobe are the two best players I ever saw play in my lifetime, and that's a fact. And I respect LeBron, and I don't think there's nothing LeBron can't do. So I can easily see him bounce back and win 2 games in a row and make it to the round 2, maybe even to the Western Conference Finals. If AD's playing, that just boosts up their confidence. Yeah. But I can, even without AD, I think Bron can pull off 1 game. I don't think he can pull off 2 without AD, but it's LeBron. You never know what he can do.
AD is a golden egg.
Yeah, he is, and that's why when he got traded there, I didn't know how long he would last because he was always injured, just like Joel Embiid. Like,
yeah, for sure.
But Lakers,
we got what's the name? We got Hyro that's about to join. But they hired my son Hyro.
Hyro about to join?
Yeah, Hyro easy.
Dylan said LeBron getting packed up tonight. It's a possibility.
Who Hyro like? Who Hyro like? Hold on.
Hieroglyphics. Yo. What's up?
What's good, Hyro?
Yo. Y'all hear me?
Yep,
yeah,
perfectly.
What's good, brother?
I don't hear ya for some reason.
You don't hear us.
It's probably because your thing is muted. That's what happened to me when I joined.
Yo, can you hear us?
Yo, yeah, I hear you now.
All right.
Yep,
all right, so, bro, welcome to IBTE Sports Podcast, bro.
It's good, everybody. How's everybody doing?
We chilling. How are you doing?
Good, we chilling.
That's what we do on this show. Every week, I ask everybody how they're doing. Neil says terrible every time. I hope you don't say terrible.
It improved last week, so.
Man.
How you feeling, bro? How's your week?
Feeling great. Feeling good. I mean, just been watching these, not all the games, but I've been watching the last few games. Lakers, right now I'm tuning into the Trailblazers.
Okay.
Brandon in the chat, We're City. Yeah, Byron said in the chat, yeah, Hyro did just show up to flex the whole setup. I see the whole Twitch setup in the camera. I see you.
Just ignore it, bro.
My man Hyro looking so
He flexing real quick.
My son is out here. Oh man, but now we was talking about the Lakers and the Sun series. And I was about to say they already gave their spill. For me, I think it comes down to if they can stop the Suns' pace. I feel like the Suns are running up and down the court at will, like they're in the playground, and the Lakers can't stop them. I think that's what's happening. And bro, they got Michael Bridges Like he's making all the threes. You got all these like guys from the
Nah.
Suns just hitting threes.
Orange, you don't even gotta talk about the Suns. You gotta talk about Lakers. A guy that turned down over $100 million, Dennis Schroeder.
Yep.
Oh
He
my
ain't
goodness.
have 1 point. He's a professional basketball
Yeah,
player.
I was getting to that.
1 point.
I was getting to that.
Oh, we got to talk about Montrezl Harrell too,
Well,
because
he hasn't played.
he had two healthy scratches, and then during the series, and he didn't like have much minutes in the other games as well. So I don't know what's going on with the Lakers and their decision making, but
Yeah.
Montrezl Harrell has to do
But
something.
LeBron is good for
team-
these moments though. He's good
Yeah.
for these
He's right.
moments.
If you look at the Suns, I think they got a more like stable and like better fit team than the Lakers do right now. Because if you look at the Lakers, all you see without AD is LeBron. You don't see anybody else. All you see is LeBron. Alex Caruso, he shows up once in a while. Dennis Schroeder, he's a bum right now. Like who else? KCP? Did he even play?
There's no
KCP,
team chemistry.
Kyle
KCP is
Kuzma.
like, I don't know if he has stage fright when he gets to like into the playoffs to shoot, but he's not shooting wide open jumpers. I'm so puzzled. Like you saw Braun in like game 3 or whatever.
Taylor Horton Tucker's all
yelling at
right.
him.
Yeah.
Yelling at him to shoot, but he's literally freezing up. He has a wide open 3. He's kicking it, and it doesn't make any sense.
He got one job. One job.
What'd you say?
KCP.
Yep.
Bro, but look at last year's playoffs. Wasn't he killing last year?
But he did.
Yeah,
He did the same thing last year. He kept passing it. They must have had a conversation, and then he started letting everything go, and then that's when they started to take off.
Yeah, he started to average a good amount of points.
Yeah.
That's why you need that balance, even if you got LeBron on your team. If you don't got LeBron, AD giving you like a good balance, if one is missing, you need the other players, like the role players, to step up.
Exactly.
Because if they don't, like, look at Dallas Dallas had 2 players, including Luka, in double digits last night. They still beat the Clippers. That's insane to me.
And Porzingis does not even have a good series at all. Like
Or
Porzingis
they
been MIA as well.
Alright.
So
As much
That's
as I
why
love
the
Porzingis,
Clippers in trouble.
they need to
bro.
trade him.
Porzingis,
They need to trade
true.
Porzingis and get Luka somebody else, Bradley Beal or
Right.
something.
he has not shown up at all.
Oh yeah, that
So,
is true.
hey,
That is true. Trez on Twitter, he was going at people about his playtime.
Right.
Basically telling them to shut up and everything like that.
Yeah, see, where's your head at? Is your head like with LeBron winning the game, winning the series, or are you on
Who?
Twitter and
Oh, you're talking about
Twitter.
Trez.
yeah, like
They just got no team. They got no team chemistry, honestly,
Yeah.
at all.
Like it's the first year. You gotta mind you, like the whole. It's really a new cast besides Kuzma, AD, and Braun.
Kuzma need to go as well because
Oh no, he's hot garbage.
all right, can we talk about when people said Kuzma's better than Jason Tatum? Can we talk about that?
Who said that?
Bro, I remember I
remember that.
There were so many people on the book saying Kuzma's better than Tatum, and I looked at him, I was like, you are
Bugging.
stupid. Straight stupid.
Right.
That
Like
shit
that
didn't
boy-
age well at all.
Where'd they go to school?
They went to our school. Trust me, bro.
Listen. He went to Duke.
Oh yeah.
right?
Oh, who Tatum or
Yeah, Tatum.
yeah, he went to
Oh,
Duke.
yeah, I'm taking him
Yeah, he
over.
went
It
to
don't
Duke.
matter who.
Yeah, Tatum elite.
Tatum is in a different bag.
Oh yeah. Also, another player for the Lakers. You got Andre Drummond from a signing, but he hasn't shown up either.
Yeah, that was a bad sign.
Like
Yeah.
game 1, Andre what's his name? DeAndre Ayton
Ayton.
outperformed AD and Andre Drummond. You can't let that happen. to the
Every
Lakers.
game.
Yeah, almost every game. Yeah.
Yo,
Yo,
listen,
I heard-
listen. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. I just want to take this
Go ahead.
moment. Dylan, you gotta give up. You gotta give up the Lou Will, the Nick Young, and J.R. Smith. They never were it. They never were it in the NBA, bro. They were
Lou Will.
nice. They were
Sort of.
nice.
Lou Will,
Yeah,
sort of.
yeah,
Lou Will,
yeah.
yeah.
They were swaggy guys, but they were
Good.
not it.
They're role
on the
players.
court.
They're role players.
Hey, role players barely.
I think the only one you could
gotta let them go, bro. They not it.
the only one you could make a case for is Lou Will. That's it.
Yeah, but as far as you gotta, J.R. Smith, get it out the window. We already saw the.
Wait, hold on.
He said-
You
he
can't
said-
do JR dirty like that.
He said.
When he was on Denver,
This
Oh,
is
J-
he was
Joe
good,
J-
bro.
hold
was
on.
different. Yeah, yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
career. This is
Career
your career.
wise, yeah.
This is his career from here on out. When Braun is like, "What are you doing?
yeah.
What are you doing?"
But I'm saying early in the stage of his career, he was
Yeah.
nasty, bro.
Lost.
I loved him on Denver.
Yeah, because he had less responsibility.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, you gotta miss me with all that. You gotta let those players go. Let them die down.
In disrespect.
Let them go. Nick Young, let him go.
Yeah,
Forget about
Lou
it.
was the only one. Lou was the only one though. You can make a case for. That's it.
Yeah.
Yo, I forgot he went to Atlanta. That's a good veteran for them, especially in these playoffs.
Definitely.
Right.
But man, I think with Braun being Braun,
Anything can happen.
like he's never lost in the first round. He's undefeated in games 6 and did they say 6 and 7?
So is Damian Lillard apparently. So this could be a
Yeah,
sign for the
so-
Trailblazers.
Yo, how's that game going on right now? Because I can't watch it.
I can check the score real quick.
The commercial right now, so I'll let you know.
Who's
What's
winning?
up?
I think
What,
Trailblazers still, right?
What quarter is it?
Probably third, right?
Let me see.
It's got to be third.
It's third quarter. Near the end of the third quarter, about 4 minutes left.
Yeah.
Blazers up by 11, 93-82.
Bro, even that series. See, so many series about to go either like 6 or 7. It's crazy.
David's undefeated in game 6s and 7s, so this could be a good sign for Portland.
Hey, what do y'all think about his performance the other night, though? And they got the L.
Oh my goodness.
Get this man some
Bro.
help. He needs help.
Who, Dame?
Yes, he needs help. Get him some
Dame's
help,
a
please.
beast.
Like,
Bro, that's what I mean. Like, but the thing, I was
Name
listening on the
time,
radio.
boy.
I forgot what show it was. They were saying
sounds good.
they need like a new teammate, but who wants to go to Portland? It's rainy. Nobody wants to go there, and it's always cold. I was like, damn.
Oh,
Who wants to go vacation to Cleveland? I mean, because that's what Joakim Noah said.
You know what? That's who was.
Braun
Cleveland
Braun
ain't bad,
living
bro. I went to-
living his
I
head
went to
rent
a Cleveland
free.
basketball game, football game, and freaking baseball game. That's not bad.
Nah, I went to a basketball game. It was snowing crazy, man.
Yeah.
You went at the wrong
JR,
time.
He said,
I had to see Kobe. It was Kobe's last game.
He
against
said
LeBron.
that's not a bro. That Big Sosa. That's not a hot take though. Like to be honest, at the
What?
end of the day, it's not.
With the way the Lakers are playing right now,
He said Suns in 6. That's not a hot take. Like if that happens, nobody's
It
gonna be
happened.
surprised.
Yeah, nobody.
So,
Yeah,
like,
that's
and
not really.
maybe-
Maybe there'll be a little shock value because what's the name's playing tonight. But like even then, like he's all banged up. The groin injuries. He's not gonna be able. He's gonna be very limited on sprinting. He's gonna pick and choose, and he's probably gonna be a spot up shooter tonight.
I
He's
can
not.
say though, like over time, the injuries like definitely weigh you down. But you got to look at the other side. Chris Paul has been getting injured for how long now? Like
I
every
mentioned that
single
earlier. Yeah,
season. Like
Yo, Dylan, let J.R. Smith go, bro.
I seen Chris Paul. He said they said that he's not going to extend his contract.
yeah. He's trying to get the bag.
He definitely needs more money for sure.
who?
Yeah.
Chris Paul.
Paul.
He's not going to extend it. He said.
Where he gonna go?
He trying to get that $100 million
I don't
back.
Oh,
He need that bag.
Yeah,
I seen a
After-
post saying Curry gonna extend for 4 more years. I don't know if it's true or not with the Warriors.
I
I
wouldn't
can see
doubt it.
that.
Yeah.
I can see
I mean,
that.
hey, with the way Chris Paul helped lead the Suns to the playoffs, I mean, a lot of teams will probably be willing to give him that bag. Just to
Not
hold up.
just Suns, Phil.
Yeah, a lot of teams will be willing to give him that bag.
Every team he goes to, every team. He could come to Orlando. I'll take my man in Orlando.
Right.
There you go.
Yo,
There you go.
I feel like he'll play well with Vucevic or Aaron Gordon
He's in
or
Chicago.
Ford. I know. I was like, because they all gone.
Okay. Hey, can we say about how dirty they did with my man Vucevic? They sent him to Chicago. Come on now.
Zach LaVine might be on his way out too because he sold his home in Chicago. So
He ain't,
I don't know if he's
yo,
on
he
the way
didn't
out or
want to
not.
get traded, Vucevic, and next day he gets traded to Chicago. Come on, dude. Everything he did for Orlando, you're gonna trade him to Chicago,
He
bro?
was supposed to go to Boston, but you know how that
No. What
Y'all
first
funny,
time
man.
when he was supposed to get traded? Sorry to get off topic, but he was supposed
No,
to go
you
to the
good. You
Mavericks.
good. You good. I love
went.
this.
He was supposed to go to the Mavericks. That would have been
Mavericks.
insane.
Oh, that would have been fire.
That's where he would have been great.
Oh, he would have
That
been
would have
fire.
made their team so much solid.
Started a new international duo with him and Luka to get KP
They
out of there.
need to get KP out of here because
They do.
KP, he's
Yo,
showboating, bro. He need to get out of here, bro. He
you know-
can't
you-
show up 8-8.
You
in
know
the playoff
the Nuggets point guard Facundo Campazzo, the international one.
Mhm.
He's
That's
out
for Denver?
rebounding. Yeah, he's out rebounding Porzingis in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's under 6 foot.
Wow.
KP, I don't know, like ever since that elbow, what do you have? Elbow drainage or something?
I think it was
Where he
knee-
had like a ball on his elbow or something?
I don't
It was
know.
some type of injury though. I know that.
Ever since then, he's been ass, bro. He shows up one game out of 30.
Yeah, so right now, looking at this Portland game, Portland-Denver, 97-84, 3 minutes left in the third.
And Jokic looks tired.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, give that man his MVP already, man. What they waiting for?
Yeah, he's been balling.
What they waiting for? Give that man his MVP. Give him his roses, man.
For sure.
Yeah, because I think they already gave away the Sixth Man of the Year and the Most Improved. They just didn't give Coach, MVP, and Rookie.
Wait. Did we talked about Jazz already, right?
Yeah, we did.
Can we talk about how solid their like top 6 players are like consistently, bro? Like they're all double digits every
Mike Conley's
single
a huge
game.
difference.
They
Mike
average
Conley
17 threes every single game.
Right.
That's crazy to me, man. I think the Jazz, if they can play how they're playing right now, they can go far. And that's the Jazz, because I don't believe the Jazz, because they always flank at that.
Do y'all feel like the Bucks are the real deal?
Come on,
hold on.
Who you like that?
Hold on. I don't high road.
I'm just asking.
I can start this off because yes, the Bucks disappointed the last couple of years, but you got to remember they added Drew Holiday, defensive specialist. I think he's going to be the key difference maker if the Bucks want to make a title run. Because I think they are for real. Because with Embiid being hurt, I think Milwaukee will win the East. I think they will beat the Nets this year. I think they'll beat them. They have the
Brooklyn.
They have the defense to contend with the Nets because you have Giannis on KD, you have Drew Holiday on Harden or Kyrie, and then whoever you have a point guard. Well, DiVincenzo isn't there because he's injured, but I think if
one thing, Phil,
contend with the
one thing.
What's that, miss?
You think Giannis is going to be good when he defends KD all game while KD's drilling in his face, and then he goes on offense? He's going to have energy to actually ball out. Nope.
Hey, if one of the players how do you match up with a lefty player that can shoot? Defend him with a lefty player that can defend. Because we all know Giannis' wingspan and stuff. If anyone can defend KD's long range shot, it's Giannis because
But you can't block it because KD's 7 foot. And when he shoots, it's like 8 foot. You can't block that.
That's true.
Nobody can block him. Nobody in the league. I don't care how tall you are.
He can at least
he shoots like a fadeaway, and he's 8 feet when he shoots. You can't.
There's 3 elite players they have to worry about.
No. Listen, I agree with you, Phil. I love that matchup. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's gonna be my favorite series out of these whole playoffs is Bucks versus Brooklyn because I think it's gonna go 7 for sure. 100%. I think it's gonna go game 7. But at the end of the day, like I was saying with Giannis, if he has to guard KD, he's gonna get fouled out in like 2 or 3 games easily because KD's smart. KD ain't gonna allow him to guard him and not get fouled. Right. Like he's smart, bro.
Yeah, I mean, what's the thing about this?
Oh shit! you lagging.
Remix, hey.
Yeah, you lagging. But while we're waiting, man, definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in to IBTE Sports Podcast right now. I'm actually.
You are.
We're watching.
Am I lagging or still lagging?
No, you are.
Nah, it's you, bro.
Yeah, you're lagging. We're gonna be watching the playoffs. Not live here. We're not gonna put it up on the screen because that'll be getting us all kicked off of the live all crazy.
Guidelines.
Super
real
guidelines.
For real guidelines.
Don't want no strikes on this account. But we're gonna watch it live as
we already got a video removed, so we good.
Right.
Just going to the whole Bucks and Nets series again. I mean, the Giannis' biggest strength is attack of the basket, and that's one of the Nets' biggest weakness. So it's going to be a give and go of can the Nets defend the interior versus how much can the Bucks attack the basket? Because we all know the Nets can shoot. Kyrie, Harden, KD, Joe Harris all have the green light to shoot any chance they get. It's going to be, can they defend the Bucks in the paint? That's going to be the biggest problem.
You know what's going to be the biggest X factor if I'm not lagging again?
You good?
Because I can see you guys perfectly fine.
No,
you're good now.
James Harden. You can guard up. You can match up Giannis with KD. You can match up Drew Holiday with Kyrie. You cannot match up Middleton versus Harden. Harden is going to have his way. He's going to drop. If that's the matchup, Harden's going to get like 30 points easy every single night. As much as I love Middleton, I don't think he's that great of a defender, especially against James Harden.
That's true.
And James Harden in the playoffs is a bully, bro. He gets his way every single game, no matter what. He gonna get his. So I think that's gonna be the biggest X factor. I think the reason they win, if Brooklyn wins, is gonna be because of James Harden.
Yeah.
If Bucks win,
It's gonna be Drew
it's
Holiday.
gonna be because of their bench role.
Oh, that too. Who the bench?
They gotta put up points because if you just go 3-3, you gotta have like Forbes. Forbes, when he was on San Antonio, he's a good shooter. He came out
outscored Jimmy Butler, I believe.
He's a sniper. Like, I was listening. Somebody said they got Forbes. He shoots so good, but then you look at Brooklyn, they got Joe Harris. I don't like that because Forbes actually balled out. If you look at Harris, he had one good game out of the whole series.
Oh no, Joe Harris shoots lights up immediately.
Oh, I know. He won the 3-point contest. I'm just saying he disappeared. He disappeared. I can't believe that comparison. Like, he disappeared.
I mean,
that's just bad.
Joe Harris did lead the league at 3-point percentage 2 out of the last 3 years. But I mean, I really like Joe Harris because I mean, with the Nets offense, it usually just goes through those three, and then you have your role players. So I don't see Gerald Harris like chipping in a lot because we see Kyrie, Harden, and Kate, especially in the Boston series.
Because
those three score like 70 plus almost every game.
As good as you shoot, Phil, as good as like 3-point shooter like me, if you're not getting the ball that much during the game, bro, you're gonna be cold. You can make 1 out of like 3, but you're gonna be cold, bro. And you know that as a shooter. Like, if you don't touch the ball, you don't have the feel for the ball. You don't have the feel for the game. And playing with Harden, KD, and Kyrie, like, you really, I don't know. It's hard. Like, it's hard being a role player. I'm not gonna lie. If you have 3 superstars on your team,
definitely.
It's hard.
Yeah, and that's where I think Joe Harris is gonna thrive in that role as a role player because the Bucks' attention, the Bucks' attention is automatically gonna go on the big 3 for the Nets. So what does that mean? Joe Harris is gonna be in that corner waiting for a shot because just like the Celtics has him open a ton of times and he made him pay. So they're gonna have all their attention on those 3. And Joe Harris is gonna squeak by with some threes here and there, and even some baskets. So it's gonna be a decent series for Joe Harris. But in my opinion,
I definitely disagree with you on that one, Phil. As much as I love you, as much as you're a smart man in sports, I disagree with you on that one.
Hey,
he had to compliment you 4 times in this.
Respectfully. No, yeah. Everyone's not going to agree on everything. So yeah, and I think my X factor for the Bucks would have to be Drew Holiday because you brought him in for this reason. To play defense in the biggest matchups during the biggest
100%.
series. And this, I think, in my opinion, whoever wins this series is going to win the East. So, Drew Holiday is here for a reason. Yep. So, I think Myron mentioned in the chat, I want Drew Holiday on Harden. I completely agree because Harden is going to be he's the person that makes the offense move in Brooklyn as a facilitator and scorer. So he's going to be the main guy to look out for.
But then
I want my best defender on him, which is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, then again, though, you know how Harden draws fouls every single time he drives to the rack. He's great at that. He's the best in the game at that. So you really want your best defender on him? That's an early exit.
Drew Holiday might be able to, try to figure it out.
Yeah,
it's easier said than done. Yeah.
Myron said Drew on Harden. Interesting.
Yep.
I love that matchup. Like, if you gave me that matchup, I love that matchup. I just don't like because Harden is the best player.
He's gonna find a way to draw fouls. Right. Yeah.
And if you put your best defender on him, you're gonna be in trouble.
Right.
A lot of players. Well, the consensus pretty much is Drew Holiday. Like, probably not like the most respected.
He's top. He's definitely top, most respected defender, bro.
Yeah, like they're just saying as a player too. Like they're saying, a dog.
I agree with that,
I forget the interview they did, but a lot of them said, "Oh yeah, Drew Holiday, like he's like that," and I was like, damn. I got to see him play in New Orleans in 2018 with
that's lit.
Yeah, with AD, and he was killing too, bro. He definitely had a double with like.
Yo, did they have Rondo at that time too?
I'm not sure.
Who?
The Pelicans.
Yeah, 2018.
They might have
Rondo on that team when they made a run against Warriors, and Warriors ended up beating them.
This was spring of 2018.
Is that when DeMarcus Cousins was there?
I think so.
Cousins was hurt though at that point. It was just AD, and I watched AD proceed to get.
Oh yeah.
30.
Yo, what's
30,
good with
15,
these
and
great
15.
talent just made of glass, bro?
Man,
It's just how it goes, man.
It's-
Like
oh,
especially big men, like they just that's what it is. Like
Yes.
it's a
Like
lot,
you-
a lot of weight, a lot of just moving around.
Yeah,
Like it's a wear
speaking
and tear.
speaking of AD, there's just a report that came out. The Lakers are starting AD and Marc Gasol tonight. So I don't know what's going on with Andre Drummond because he should be the starter over Marc Gasol, but
Oh, nah.
that just looks bad on Andre Drummond's part, to be honest.
Who's the fourth for Phoenix? Is it Crowder or is it Bridges?
It's Chris Paul, Booker, Bridges, Crowder, and Ayton, I believe.
Yeah,
so
it's Crowder.
Crowder's on
Yeah.
LeBron, right?
Yeah, should be Crowder.
So I don't know if he's trying to create just a matchup problem, but the thing Vogel don't know what lineup he want. He guessing right now. He's just throwing anything out there.
Yeah, but if you was the coach, like, what would you do, Lawrence? I'm gonna ask you that question. What would you do if you was the Lakers coach right now, Game 6?
And playing against the Suns?
Yep.
I'm just gonna go clone LeBron.
Chamber. No, if I was the Lakers coach,
type in 2016 5 times. That's all we need.
I mean, if I was the Lakers coach, you have to start Drummond and AD at the same time because I believe those are your best two big men. Because
Yeah, but
go ahead.
I think that slows the game down.
This is what I would do. I would bring in.
Mark, that's but the 4. Yeah.
I would like Drummond and I like that lineup. So they got. I like that lineup except for Marc Gasol. I feel like he's too slow.
Yeah.
to,
The only bright side that Dylan mentioned in the chat, he is a good facilitator, but that's pretty much it.
That's true. But what happens when the Suns go running like they've been running for 5 games? You can't keep up.
He's not bringing that spark like he did in Toronto. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, it's completely different. But he definitely make his jump shots. He's a
4
or
decent shooter,
5 threes or whatever it is.
and mid-range shooter as well. Yeah.
Yo, honestly, as much as I hate Kuzma, you get him. Like I've seen it happen before. You get Kuzma going early, like LeBron, when he gets Kuzma going early, bro, making those shots, they're a problem. That team's a problem. Because then you got to shift your focus on Kuzma. He could get hot. He's not bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like I love Tatum over him, but Kuzma is not bad. When he makes the shots, he gets hot, and that starts being a problem. Because then that opens up LeBron's lane. That opens up Anthony Davis.
Oh, we got a game over here. Game over 101 to 100, 11:30 left and counting.
What?
Portland's up.
Wait, what? What score?
They're just by
101 to
11.
100.
101 to 100.
They're just up by 11.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yo, is this a replay of the Mavs and Clippers game?
No, the thing with Kuzma, it depends what hair color he has at the moment. So
good pass.
in my opinion.
Good shot. Oh, shot clock.
Shot clock.
Yo, if Portland don't win and they're up that much, I would give it to everybody on Portland.
You got a link to the game?
Yeah, I got the whole. We watch it legally over here in IBTE, so we're all set.
Yeah, me too. I said you got the link. I could have said.
Yeah, we got the link.
Yeah,
We got it.
I could send you the link.
we all good over here.
I watch most of my games on ESPN.
Sling TV.
ESPN Plus. And I got the Fire Stick, so.
Send the link.
We good over here.
Link in the bio.
Who do y'all think is your best matchup in the first round, even if it already happened, like if the team already moved on, East or West? Who's your favorite matchup, like most exciting?
Most exciting?
For the East? Or you say
Both.
East?
In general, yeah.
So far, I'm gonna have to say, man, I enjoyed the Clippers games when Luka was out there just destroying them boys the first 2 games. Or I do like Denver and Portland. People have been saying they don't like it, but I just don't understand how that's the case. But you got like Damian Lillard dropping 60 points with 10 assists. Shit just never been done in the playoffs. 10 threes. Like, I don't know.
Oh,
So
no.
I
He
like-
hit 12 threes.
He had 12.
Is that what you
threes.
said? 12?
No, I thought I saw the stat that it was 10, but like I don't know if it was 10 plus or not. But man, listen. Oh my goodness.
Nah, he hit 12 because he
Yo,
broke
Howard, you saw
the
that? He was
record
Yeah.
tweaking.
for most of the playoff game.
Yeah, he's special, man. Dame
What
Lillard,
happened?
man.
What's
I liked watching Curry though, for sure.
Iro, we catching the game, bro. We gotta go watch Curry,
Curry's elite, man.
bro.
He's
Curry.
He's
I
different.
don't care what anybody says, bro. Like the reason Curry is like so amazing to me is because like when I hooped, I stopped hooping, but when I used to hoop, I loved like facilitating. I loved getting open, just running around, and I loved shooting, especially like deep. And like that's exactly
Melo.
what Curry does, and he just adds flavor to the game. Like he just changed the whole game. It's crazy.
Melo stepping it up
So
over here.
I still got a better jump shot. Just so you know.
Oh, Michael Porter. Whoa, he's tweaking.
Oh,
Yeah, he's tripping.
I heard he had a good start to the game.
yeah. A Sixth Man of the Year finalist. Oh, Melo.
Was he?
Oh.
Yep.
So you think
it was between Julius Randle, Michael Porter
Clarkson?
Jr.
Oh no, not Clarkson.
No, it was Clarkson, MPJ, and who was the third one? I forget who the third one was. But
CJ be tripping.
you think this series is different with Jamal Murray though?
yeah,
What's the score?
if Jamal Murray was in this game, I think the Nuggets probably would have won in 5, to be honest, because Jamal Murray is that much of a difference maker.
And I feel like
In a bubble?
that would have triggered Dame too to go a little bit crazier.
Yeah.
That
Because I feel like that would have
he would have done that in a bubble. But
Yeah. Look, Melo.
Melo. Ah.
Oh, Dylan! I know. Dylan is going crazy right now. He's like, oh my gosh! Dylan loved Melo.
yeah, I saw Melo play live. That show was amazing, bro. Like just to see him at that age still like hitting those shots and playing is crazy.
Yeah, it's in his system. It's never leaving him.
And the respect he has from every team is insane, bro. Like I was in Memphis and everybody's cheering Melo.
Oh, it's an and one.
He looked at the what's it called? The other team bench.
Yeah, he said and one. But man, listen, everybody that's tuned in, we appreciate y'all for rocking with me tonight. Just from the standpoint of the podcast, we're gonna keep it rolling. We watching the Portland and Denver game live. We can't put it on the screen, but we're gonna give you the play-by-play. Melo just got an and one. He looked like his body is 60 years old.
Michael Porter.
Yeah,
trying to be.
He's tweaking.
He says play by play, but I've been waiting here 5 minutes. They just watching. I can't even watch.
You want the play-by-play? All right, I got you. Listen, everybody that want to play-on-play, go visit IBTEnetwork.com. That's what you need to do for the play-by-play. Now, right now, we got 106, 102, 7:45 left. Michael Porter Jr. inbounds the ball. I don't know who this guy is. Is it Beasley? Austin Rivers. Oh, yeah, good pass. Paul Millsap for 3.
That's gotta go.
Oh, that's off. Paul Millsap is tripping. Yeah, he's tweaking.
Oh, I'm way behind you guys.
He just took.
You got Millsap
took
shooting threes. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, he took that 3 that I would have took at Seymour on you. You feel me?
They take yoga try. Everybody want to be a shooter.
That one that wasn't supposed to be shot. All right, Dame Lillard here. He's on the logo. He's liable to shoot. He's got to scream.
Dame Dollar.
Dame Dollar. Oh.
Melo.
Oh, miss.
Melo trying hard
down
though.
the court here.
He hustling out there.
Okay. Oh, yeah, good jump shot.
You
There's a
guys,
3 ball. 106, 105. Portland calls a timeout. Who's that? Oh, that's Morris. I don't know who Morris is.
Oh, Monte
And this
Morris,
timeout
the guy
will
from
be
the
sponsored
Nuggets.
by Boston fans are horrible.
Also sponsored by Playoffs, which Orlando Magic cannot be a part of the sponsorship. But
Oh,
we
you
anyways.
two with the playoff joint? That's
Hey,
bad. That's
Hey,
petty.
we made playoffs 2 years in a row. We won 1 game each year, and I'd rather have not made the playoffs, just like Boston this year. Plain embarrassment.
Hey.
Man.
I would have rather seen Indiana face Brooklyn than seeing Boston face Brooklyn.
That would have had the same. They probably would have got swept, to be honest.
How you feel about the Kyrie stepping on the logo?
Oh yeah, we talked.
Oh, we
about
already
that.
talked about
Yeah, we
that.
talked
That's
about
a
that.
50-50.
No,
Half
I
he
think it
deserved
was.
it, half he didn't.
Yeah, I think the fan crossed the line because that's
No,
assault.
yeah,
It's assault at that point. If we open in the textbook of the law, that's assault. But at the same time, there's an unwritten rule of shit you don't do. And he went and did that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like
So
for my opinion, it was basically that's something like the league has to handle or like player. That's a player's thing. So there's no. I mean, the fan was you pay money to get that seat. Your job is to watch the game, grab snacks, cheer and boo, whatever you want. You don't take those matters into your hands just because it's your team. In my opinion, there's some things that fans are entitled to, and that's watching the game, and that's it.
Yeah.
If I'm Boston players, next time I face Kyrie, oh, he getting jabbed. He getting jabbed. He getting
yeah,
worked
so
all
like that's my
game.
thing. Like if you really that bad, you just throw the ball in
Yep.
his face.
Nah, I wouldn't even do that. I'd just be jabbing him like old school ball, bro. Prison ball.
He said,
They
"Prison
not-
ball, yikes."
They're not like that these days though.
Yeah,
Man.
they're not. That's what I'm
Because
Kevin
they
saying.
Garnett.
soft.
Kevin Garnett would have
soft.
punched him.
Feels Kevin
This
Garnett.
generation is
Absolutely.
soft, bro. I hate it. I'm not gonna lie to you. They soft.
He said they soft.
No, because Kevin Garnett was pissed that Kyrie did that. Because I think he
Oh,
made
yeah,
a
he
post.
was.
He made a post on Memorial Day about it. But I mean, like I said, I mean Kevin Garnett's. I'm happy he's defending his former team, but
Yeah,
Kevin Garnett's not the exact person to say those kind of things. Because we've known Kevin Garnett's antics, like when he
You
was
know what he
playing.
would have done. You know what
Yeah.
he would have done.
Yeah,
Kyrie would have had a missing tooth.
in my opinion, Kevin Garnett shouldn't be talking on the topic because he's done disrespectful things on the court as well. He talked
Yeah.
about Charlie Villanueva.
Yeah, but
he talked about
Phil, he
Tudakov's
want to chip
mother.
there. He want to chip there. That's his team. He just looking out for his team, bro. I would have done the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yo, he said come out.
Wait, time out. Who he say? What he say about whose mother?
No, he talked about Charlie Villanueva saying he was cancerous to his team or called him a cancer patient with the way he looked.
Oh, that's a violation.
That's out of pocket.
And I think
Yeah,
that is
that's out of pocket. We're talking
it-
about just him stepping on Lucky's head. That's it, bro. We're not talking
No,
about all
yeah.
that.
No, I'm saying like Kevin Garnett has done disrespectful things on the court as well as what Kyrie did. That comparison. As to what Lawrence was asking about, he said Happy Mother's Day to Tim Duncan, knowing well his mother has already passed away during that time
That's
period.
wild.
So, and he was also disrespectful as hell to Carmelo Anthony. I don't know if you guys remember this. He said,
He's a savage, bro. He literally has no
That's
like.
crazy.
he said Carmelo Anthony's wife tasted like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh,
Damn,
that's out of
bro.
socket.
Kevin Garnett isn't exactly the right person to call out disrespectful things on the court when he's done it.
But that's why he did call him out because if he was there, he would have done some wild shit, bro. That's why he called him out. It's KG, bro. He's insane.
Nah, I know I know KG would have said some
It's out of
disrespectful shit to
pocket.
Kyrie.
He said, "Wow, that's disrespectful."
He wouldn't have
Pause.
said nothing. He would have
He
did
would have
some
both, to be
action,
honest.
bro.
He would've done both.
Paul Pierce too. He would have said something.
I don't like Paul Pierce.
He would have
I
said
don't like
something
Paul
though, knowing him.
Monica, there's some money to be made.
Guidelines.
Yo, you still here?
Video,
You're not
video
Kobe?
removed.
He said, "Monica."
Video removed.
You not Kobe. You don't get a farewell tour.
That's true.
Jokic, man, hitting threes.
He said, "Monica."
Jokic is. Oh my god, that kid is.
I am
an animal, bro.
definitely way behind of you guys because right now it's 5:59 and the game's tied. I'm way behind you guys.
Nurkic is alright too, though.
I'm at.
Who, Nurkic?
6'10".
Yeah,
The
Oh, I'm ahead of you
Bosnian
guys
Beast is
then.
good. He just gets injured too, bro. Like we were talking about earlier.
He needs
A
to
lot
go,
of
to
these
be honest.
centers are glass, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy.
He needs to go.
Like Lawrence was saying, all that weight and everything over the years, but like a lot of them are glass, and it's sad, bro. Because if let's imagine Greg Oden never got hurt, like Anthony Davis never got hurt bad, or Joel Embiid, like they all never missed a lot of time. Like the NBA would be different.
Right.
But
Yeah, I'm saying, if the Blazers do end up losing this game and they get kicked on the playoffs, they just like Boston, they need some changes as well. They need to get Dame some help because Nurkic isn't cutting it, Cantor isn't cutting it. They need a whole.
What did you
roster
just
change. They need a whole roster change.
don't be disrespect my Bosnian Beast. I'll be doing that.
I mean, like Lawrence, like Lawrence said with Jalen Brown, you're gonna have to give up assets to get assets.
Yeah,
He's
and you
one of
know
those
who they
assets.
gonna give up?
CJ.
CJ McCollum.
CJ, I do believe CJ has to go as well, but
Because he doesn't, I don't know, like as much as like they won and how good they did together, I don't think he complements Dame's game like that. Like, I think CJ has to be the number one on a team for him to like be like always like consistent. That's just my opinion, though.
Rick said, I'm guessing Rick was talking about KG about the comments. He said I would have put Bull in the hospital. Disrespectful, man. Like,
right. Yeah, KG's known to say something.
That Mother's Day thing, that's taking it too far.
Yeah.
Nah, even
as far as like the trash talk and trying to get into somebody's head, like that's crossing the line. That's
right. I don't know how 100% true that is, but it was just a report, so I don't know exactly if that is
KG
true.
Is crazy, bro.
Right.
Jimmy Butler's crazy too. Y'all forget.
Well, and now he's home.
And now he's home.
He's home. Like I said,
that is all.
The bubble guppies.
The bubble guppies. Y'all on the road tonight.
Yo, quick picks. Out of us four, who y'all got? Who y'all think gonna win the chip? I just want one team. That's it. I don't want no just quick pick.
LeBron James.
LeBron.
Los Angeles LeBron.
I still got the
Bucks?
Lakers, man.
You said the Bucks, Phil?
I still got the Lakers.
We got two Lakers, a
Lake
Bucks.
show, man. Come on, man.
I'm gonna say Brooklyn.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are saying Brooklyn. Yeah.
Brooklyn.
And I'm not
Rick
saying that because of
Rick
Neil.
says Sixers in the chat. He says
Nah,
Sixers.
I want Neil next show without looking up. I want him to name early 2000s the top 5 starting lineup when J Kidd was there. J Kidd, Vince Carter, and RJ. Who's the other two?
He's not gonna be able to.
Who's the other two, Neil?
Kenyon Martin and
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be Rick. That's tough. That's a meniscus tear. That's bound to. That's bound to.
Yeah, I had the Sixers.
Joel?
Yeah, I had the Sixers winning the East, but as soon as I saw like the report that Joel Embiid had a meniscus tear, slight meniscus tear, I was like, yeah, it's Clippers.
Yeah, I like that they added Steph Curry.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we better not act like. You better not act like that boy.
Yeah.
Not
but
in Dallas.
I think the Sixers will be good enough. I think the Sixers will be good enough to beat the Hawks without Embiid there fully, but that third round, they're gonna get kicked out.
They should beat the Hawks.
Luka.
If they don't beat the Hawks, that's a disappointment, even without Joel Embiid.
Right.
Bro, Luka. Don't be surprised if Dallas makes a run. If they get up
I
out
would
of
not
there.
even be surprised,
If they
bro.
get
I
up
want
out
Luka
of
to
there.
win.
Yeah, if it's not the
want him or
Lakers, it's gonna be
Giannis to win.
Dallas. It's gonna be Dallas if it's not the Lakers.
Dallas is
Bro,
like.
Who would they face if they beat the Clippers next round?
Who?
The Suns.
Who? The Mavericks?
Mavs, and I think they can beat the Suns.
I think the Mavericks will play the Jazz.
No, because Mavericks and Clippers are 4 and
You gotta
5.
think about the seeding.
Yeah, it's 1-8, 4-5, 3-6, 2-7. So it would be number 1 Jazz versus 4 or 5 seed, Clippers or Mavericks, and then it will be the Nuggets and Blazers versus the winner of the Lakers and Suns.
Luka was clipping them boys up in the bubble last year. He was doing the same thing. Now he got some help. Guys are making shots.
If Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and Pat Bev, they were saying the 3 dynamic defenders. If they can't stop Luka, I don't think the Jazz can stop Luka. I don't care what you say.
All right, right now we got Damian Lillard going to the right.
This game is gonna go to a game winner, I think.
Yeah,
and guess who's gonna hit it?
110, 110, 108.
It's gonna be Will Barton.
Will Barton.
Who's for the thrill?
Will Barton. He said Will the thrill.
JaVale McGee might hit it.
I keep forgetting his JaVale's on the Nuggets.
Bro, imagine if he did that. Just, Taz, game over.
Yo, is he on the Denver Nuggets? JaVale McGee?
Yeah, he is.
I forgot all about that guy.
He was a Laker, then he was a Cav, and now he's on.
Because he was in when they got blown out. I didn't even know he was on there. He was in there shooting threes and shit. In trash time. I said, oh, he's tripping. Oh, that was a difference, bro. That spin was crazy.
Ooh. Yeah, finish that.
Yeah.
So what's the score?
110, 108, Denver.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely ahead of you guys then.
Denver.
Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil anything then.
Yo, Phil, whisper. What's the score?
Damn.
Yeah, but hey, if Portland ends up losing this game, Terry Stotts, if you want to come to the East, play to Coach Jason Tatum, we have a spot for you. Because I think that would be my number one option if for head coaches to replace Brad Stevens. I think Terry Stotts would be an amazing coach for Boston.
I think Mark Jackson would be the great coach for
Yeah,
Boston.
I mentioned that earlier as well. I would love Mark Jackson.
If we want to talk about building a young squad up, we talking about Mark Jackson.
I would love Mark Jackson to be the coach.
I don't know how he not a coach, because I'm gonna pull a Stephen A right now. How the hell is he not a coach?
With all due respect.
With all due respect.
Knock her out the
Max,
ballpark.
Max, I don't even want to hear it, Max.
Yo.
You had your time. How is he not a coach, honestly, though, bro? Like, his resume and what he did with the Warriors, like...
He built the foundation for the Warriors.
He did. Like, he sparked
and then they kicked him out.
Plus,
he just sparked it.
Plus, I think Steve Kerr is a bit overrated as a coach, to be honest.
That team was
I think he is, but I think he's fitting into that role where he's like slowly like maturing into an actual coach, like a good coach.
Yeah, because
he
I mean,
wasn't
think about
as good as they say he was.
You have Curry, Clay, KD, and Draymond. If you're almost guaranteed a championship, you don't have to do much as a coach. You just
But
play.
They're gonna say the same thing about Steve Nash. If Brooklyn wins, they're gonna say the same thing. Oh,
right. And
we got these 3 stars. He's not a good coach.
I don't think Steve Nash is truly coaching the team.
Hold on, we got we're gonna have to bring him to the stage. You got Carlos is about to join.
Carlos Mendra?
Yeah.
My boy Carlos.
Yeah, about to bring him in.
Yeah, we
bring him out
together. That's bro right there.
Bang.
Hey, I can't wait to talk to him.
Yeah.
I can't wait to talk to him.
Yo. Hold on. You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We need that camera.
Yeah, you know what time.
Oh, there we go. Yes,
you know
sir.
what time I'm on, man.
Yeah, we gotta hold you. We just gonna hold you accountable off rip. Not gonna hold you. Listen.
He showed up.
Yo, look at your boy Otto, Carlos. Look at your boy Otto.
Man, look at this guy.
Is shitting on ya.
Yo, listen. Before you do start, man.
All over your jersey, bro.
Yo, you bringing that nail energy today. I like it. But nah, man. Bro, first off, thanks for joining. I know you had stuff to do. Want to welcome you to IBTE Sports Podcast. First thing that I like to do on here is obviously you can introduce yourself. But secondly, let everybody know how your day's been and how your week's been, man.
For sure. Yeah, man. First of all, thank y'all too, man. Thank you for the invitation. I've been watching. Definitely, it's a privilege to be able to be on here and talk about hoops and talk about sports, man. You guys are doing your thing. And, I'm quiet, but I see what y'all got going on over there, man. So shout out to y'all, man. You're doing big things over there for the U. Man, I'm good. I just Carlos Mendra is my name. Man, we've pretty much went to high school and middle school together, man. I've been known Otto for years and years and years. Hyro, Lawrence, man, you guys know. I'm over here in the Rochester, New York right now. Father to a beautiful baby girl, about to turn 2 soon. Hey. So, we've been chilling, man. We've been planning the birthday party. So I had a good week, man. I had a good day. I just had to end it with a little bit of practice over there and with some piano lessons.
When's the birthday?
June 15th, bro.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to...
Yeah.
Oh, that's my father-in-law's birthday, Carlos.
Yeah,
bro, it feels just like yesterday.
Yeah, mine is in July, so summer babies, let's go.
You blink, bro, and they're already grown up. But nah, man, like I said, I'm excited to be here, bro. So thank y'all for the invitation too.
Definitely.
Hey, thank you for coming on. Appreciate you.
All right.
So I had a rep.
So what's going on? What you seeing? We're gonna get right to it, man. The Clippers. What you seeing in the series right now to make you believe that you can win, and then something that you're seeing that could make you potentially lose outside of Luka, because Luka's a problem.
Man. I think when we came into the series after game 1 and game 2, Ty Lue kind of sat down with the players and told them, listen, Luka is going to drop 40, 30 plus. We can't overreact to that, man. So right at the bat, he told him, man, let's make Luka a scorer and let's try to limit the other guys. Because if you even realize in game 1 and game 2 in the fourth quarter, Luka really didn't do much. I believe in like the first game, I believe it was like 2 for something. It was like a stat where I was like, yeah, Luka wasn't doing much in the fourth quarter. It was the other guys that killed us. It was the Tim Hardaway 3. It was the, backdoor cut by Kristoff to get that dunk and get the lead up. So I think coming off of those losses, man, we know Luka's going to drop, man. Even with Kawhi, even with Paul George, a friend of mine was telling me, he's like, how you guys going to let Luka drop 40 if you got Kawhi and Paul George? Luka's going to get buckets, man, regardless of who's on him. So, I think just continue making Luka a scorer, man. Get that one-on-one with him and try to limit the other guys, and then the other guys really been killing us. So what I see that gives me hope is the fact that Luka dropped 42 yesterday, and Mavs scored 105 points. So the defense was there. You know, it's not like the Mavs are blowing us out. Even in the fourth quarter, you know, we were down 1, you know, with a few seconds left, and that's with Kawhi having a bad game. I mean, Kawhi went from dropping, 30 plus on 75% field goal to, dropped in 20 last game. Like 4 or 5 turnovers. It was like 10 turnovers between him and Paul George, I believe. So there's a lot of things where, I look at and I'm like, oh my God, man, if we're able to do this a little bit better, I think we got this in the bag, man. So defense is definitely there. It's just a matter of kind of getting the offense going. And I think at that point, I think we have more firepower than they do to get that W.
You know your shit. You know your shit.
Yeah, I mean,
different Clippers fan right here. Different Clippers fan.
I forgot to answer the other part.
Hold on.
What will make us lose?
He's a different Clippers fan.
Yeah,
what I see that could make us lose is all right. So we're doing a lot of stupid mistakes, right? If you notice, we're playing small ball with Batum on the 5 and Morris.
Are you saying that you're speaking on why you can see them losing right now?
Losing. Okay. Yep.
Right.
So I'm gonna give you an example of yesterday's game. Yesterday's game was totally winnable, man. I mean, like I said, we brought it down to one
point. It
point.
definitely was.
I don't know if you noticed, if you watched the game or not. Every time Luka has the ball, he is such an elite scorer that Morris and Batum are over helping. They're creeping way too much because they know, okay, Luka's gonna probably blow by Reggie Jackson. Right? He's gonna get that switch on somebody. He's gonna blow by. So Nick Batum and Morris, they're already trying to creep in way too much. But Luka is 6'8", 6'9", an amazing passer. So every time he drives, they got Nick Batum creeping too much. That's a cross-court dime to Dorian Finney-Smith, all the way in the corner wide open, or to a Kristoff, on the other corner wide open. So I think if we continue to overreact to Luka killing us, we're gonna just break down, man, on defense, and he's just gonna go ahead and tear us apart, man.
I think, let me get in here because Carlos my homeboy for 15 plus years.
He had the whole monologue going. Hold on.
He said no letting up though.
Let me get in here, bro. I gotta get my.
I'm here to defend myself.
All right, so
we here.
I think the way I can win is what was it? What was last night? Game 5? Game 4. How y'all played Game 4? You gotta have Kawhi Leonard take charge because if you have Kawhi Leonard take charge, I think Paul George will follow you up with a nice 20 or 10 every single time. Kawhi has to be your guy. If Paul George is your guy, I do not see you guys winning. Because
let me tell you something. Yesterday, if we would have won yesterday's game, that would have been this much closer to stopping that Paul George slander. Because that guy single-handedly kept us alive. We were down 16 at the start of the fourth quarter yesterday. Down 16, and we crept all the way up to being down just 4 points with 2 minutes left in the game because Paul George was making tough layups. Because Paul George was driving in on 7'3" Boban.
He came prepared to say.
But I agree. If Kawhi is not the best player in the court, it's going to be hard for us to win games.
I think a lot of the talk about Paul George is because he brought it himself because he's playoff P and he hasn't showed it yet, And but I think the way Mavs win because my favorite part of the game of Luka's is his passing. Because if you look at his game, like you said, when he has the ball, everybody's looking at him. And his ability, like LeBron James, is to throw that pass cross court, bro, with 2 hands, a sniper, bro, and just getting the right open player. If Tim Hardaway, if he gets hot, I don't see you guys stopping him, bro.
Yeah, they're streaky.
That's the number one thing. I think Luka is that guy, bro. Especially with the passing. I think that opens their game up the best. That's my opinion, though.
And then going off of that, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one in the podcast group that believes that the Clippers will win this series. Because I've been winning in 7. Because just you mentioned, Carlos, we all know what Luka's gonna do. He's gonna facilitate. He's gonna score, and you have to let everyone else score on the Mavericks. I mean, Kristaps is already helping him out, the Clippers out, because he hasn't been showing up at all in the series.
Right.
So you stop Hardaway, you stop Dorian Finney-Smith, and then you have yourself a good chance to win the series. Which I think they'll be able to do that with the next 2 games. So
I mean, you look at games 1 and games 2, and we lost games 1 and games 2. They shot a ridiculous 60% from the field as a team. They shot 50% of the 3-pointers. Yeah, we still lost by single digits.
Right.
That's if we were getting blown out by 20, 30, and we were actually playing our good defense the way we've been playing all year, I would have told you in game 4, yo, it's a wrap. Like, we're not winning the series. But there's things where I'm like, this isn't Clipper basketball. Once we play Clipper basketball, that defensive end, we're able to pick it up. And games 3 and games 4 and even game 5, the defense was there. It's just game 5. Unfortunately, Kawhi had a subpar game, and we need Kawhi to be the best player for us in order for us to win games. So.
Yeah, I think what the mini problem is with the Clippers, especially in the playoffs the last maybe year or two, is they have a bunch of like individual defenders. They just need to put that together to defend as a team.
I agree.
My problem. My problem is with the Clippers. I mean, you got Harrell didn't come back, so I think that helped out a lot because Harrell was a liability at times. You just got to put that together defensively as a team.
Yeah, I agree. And it sucks because we just lost Ibaka, right? He's been out for the back injury since pretty much the All-Star game. Came back, played a few games, and is injured again. And Ibaka was supposed to be that replacement for Harrell. He was supposed to be that guy that they can put on a switch 1 through 5.
Hold on, little game break. 124. Aaron Gordon just hit a corner 3 to give the lead to the Nuggets at 124-115. 40 seconds left. Denver looking like they about to win in 6.
Yeah.
Pack it up.
Yeah, Denver wins.
Damn.
Terry Stotts.
Going off of that, that's a great segue for my next question. Will Dame wear a Portland Trailblazer jersey next season?
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
Listen, my thing is, man, gotta go. Like, I'm tired of seeing these players
free
waste.
Dame.
They're literally wasting the I get the loyalty. That's where he resides. That's his morals or whatever.
Facts,
interviews. But man, like you're gonna sit there over and over again. You had LaMarcus Aldridge, then they didn't get you help until last year or whatever it is, as far as a big man. And it took how long to get you a big man?
Yep. Yeah, him and Vito, man. Those are 2 guys where I'm like, you guys gotta back it up, man. Go somewhere else.
I don't see sorry to cut anybody off. I don't see Dame leaving, bro, because I think
he's too loyal.
I don't know why, but I have this feeling like how him and Curry always get compared, and they're like the 2 last standing players that like just stayed on the same team forever. And for him to see what Curry did, I really feel like he wants that more than anything, to bring a chip to Portland. Like, more than anything, I feel like that's going to be the key why he stays. And I honestly think he's going to stay.
It goes with what Lawrence said, man. The difference in Golden State and Portland is that Golden State gave Curry pieces for them to be able to win. I mean, they developed Klay Thompson, they developed Draymond. You got KD. With the Blazers, man, like, it took even before KD, a while to be able to get, any type of competitive roster in there.
And it's just like you see him, and we watch his game over and over. We watch him game time. How many times? 60 points, 40 points, 45.
Mm-hmm.
When are you going to get somebody else that could do that?
Yeah, I mean, on my end,
it's tough to have one person and then be like, "Oh, he's going to win it all for us." All right, we'll give him Covington.
I wanna start another topic though. Do y'all think Dame is gonna be another Russell Westbrook though?
Chill.
Meaning, like, as in, like, is he the reason? Is he gonna be the reason?
What is that? What do you mean?
He don't win a chip.
Well, you think
I don't think so, man.
I always said it. Wherever Russell Westbrook goes, he's not gonna win a chip because of Russell Westbrook.
I think the Russell thing, he's about, like, I don't know. From just watching, he's about getting his. I'm pretty sure he's a competitor. He probably wants to win, but like, your play style contradicts that statement. Like, to where you're not willing to sacrifice to win, really, because you're gonna get your stats, you're gonna get what you need. But like, at the end of the day, these guys, like, I don't think Dame is like that. Like,
I agree.
He goes out there, he gives it his all. But like, Westbrook is looking for the triple double. It's amazing, but it still ain't gonna get you a win. Which is why teams have not took he in Washington right now.
Couldn't have said it better, man.
He could be anywhere else right now. It's Russell Westbrook, Mr. Triple Double.
I hate to cut it off, but I gotta go back to work.
All right.
I just want to say I appreciate you guys for having me. I love talking sports, especially with people I know and supporting you guys. But I gotta go, and
all right, get that money.
Luka gonna beat the Clippers in 6.
Luke, just Luka. All right, bro. We'll catch you.
All right, guys. Peace out, man. Thank you for having me.
See you, buddy.
Peace out.
It's been tough, man. Being a Clippers fan is just it's painful, man.
Yeah, so we're gonna.
Especially last year.
Ooh. I'm gonna give you. I want to get 2 questions for you before we wrap it up.
sure,
So
for sure.
first one is, what is one word that you would describe the playoffs to be as a whole right now?
For the Clippers or like just in
As
general?
just the playoffs
In
all
general,
together
yeah.
in general. Hyro, you
I
too,
want to say
if you got one.
the word is parity, man. Like right now in the West, I don't know who's gonna come out of the West. Being that the Lakers and the Clippers right now are kind of struggling a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But even if Dallas is playing out of their mind offensively, Phoenix is playing good basketball. Like I don't know before, right, when Golden State was there in their dynasty, I was saying it before the season started. Golden State got the championship. Now there's just parity overall, even on the East, man. Like you look at the Bucks, you look at Brooklyn. Those are two elite teams, and I know Brooklyn, is pretty much the favorite over there. But I still don't know, who's going to take the chip. So I would probably say parity right now is probably the word to describe it.
I like
Who's
that.
your finals pick, by the way?
Yeah, I was gonna say who's your conference finals pick, and then who you got going to the finals to win it all.
I got all right. So this may sound a little cliche, but I got the winner of Bucks and Brooklyn to go to the finals.
I think a lot of people do. Yeah,
one of those two. Me personally, it might be the Clipper fan underdog in me, but I'm going for the Bucks. I think the Bucks defensively match up really well. You got Drew Holiday and Kyrie, Middleton on Harden, and Giannis on KD. And that's good defensively. And you remember Giannis dropped like a 49-point game against Brooklyn this season. So I think, that's going to be an amazing matchup. Whoever wins that series is probably going to take the East and possibly the championship. On the West, man, I want to say the Clippers, but right now, one, we're not playing well. And two, we're in 7 games potentially, and then we're facing the Jazz next round. So that's from one mountain to another.
Facts.
So in the West, I want to say in the West, if healthy, I like the Suns. I think I like the Suns' path. If they beat the Lakers. If they don't, I can't bet I'm against LeBron, man.
And so who you got winning it all if the Lakers get past the Suns?
Damn.
Either or, A or B.
Right,
so you say
right,
if the Suns get there, then
my final prediction, I'm gonna say Suns against Brooklyn with Brooklyn in 6.
Wow.
And the reason why I say that is because I think if Suns can get past the Lakers, I think they can come out the West, but I don't see CP3 being healthy the whole entire way. So, come finals, it's probably going to be no CP3, just Devin Booker, another, Miami type team where they're injured, and the better team just wins it in 6.
I like it. Hiram, what about you? The one word.
I'm gonna say,
and you already got the Lakers. Well, you got LeBron. Like that's my pick. They got LeBron.
I'm gonna say impressive. Because the teams we thought were gonna be able to hang are having trouble.
Yep.
Pretty much.
The Heat were runner up last year. Just how long ago? And now you got a clean
sweat. Get them out of here.
Get them out of here. Talking about I'm not going to trade Tyler Hero. You wish you did that now.
They should have traded.
Craziness. Can't believe they did not do that.
That's a great team, though, but they got to get it together, I guess. I mean, last year they did all right.
Yeah. My boy Rick said the Blazers are one player away.
I feel like they've been one player away for a while. About that? To be honest, I think they need more than one player. To be honest,
I think that ship sailed once they got rid of LaMarcus Aldridge in his prime.
I think that's rebuild season for them, man.
Yeah, that. Once they did that, I said that doesn't make any sense. It's and then you're scrambling for a big guy after that, and you got a whole bunch of other pieces, and it's just not enough.
They need Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal for the Blazers?
Yeah, CJ McCollum, Bradley Beal, good trade right there.
Ooh, the disrespect! You about to send CJ to his death? Crazy, craziness. But before we wrap it up here, Carlos, I'd like to do last words for the people that are tuned in. We got 7 viewers right now. What's some wise words you got for the people?
Man,
I'll let you go first, Carlos. Go ahead.
No, actually, you go first. I'll go after you.
All right, pretty much.
Let me think.
Hold on. Y'all want me to give y'all some time? I do that too. I do that too.
I don't know if we get too deep.
I do it. Nah, it's about something that something could have happened to you where you're other people should know this, or for me personally, is I was telling my sister today, if you want to do something, do it because you want to do it, not because you're trying to have a competition with somebody. I think that's really important because I think that leads to happiness with doing stuff that you love versus, oh, I see this person doing it. Oh, I think I can do it better than them, and then you're not happy doing what you're doing, no matter what it is. So
I like it.
I think that's my wise words for this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say something similar, pretty similar, but I guess I'm gonna say appreciate who you have around you sometimes because you never know. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Facts.
Definitely.
I'm gonna say, I had a conversation with a coworker who was talking about another person where they kind of had different opinions on the topic, and he was genuinely upset at that person. And I told him, I said, listen, just because a person doesn't disagree with you or doesn't agree with you doesn't mean that they're against you.
Right.
And my words of advice is just we may disagree on things. Just because you disagree with somebody doesn't mean that they're against you. Doesn't mean that they're your enemy. They just have a different perspective on things. And so I think with having that mindset, with everything going on right now, right, with Pride Month and everything, and all this stuff, just come together, man. Come together and just live happy and just forget about the differences.
Yeah,
So,
right.
Unite, man, unite.
I agree. What about you, Phil? What you got for the people? You always got some words.
Right. So, recently in the sports world, Naomi Osaka withdrew from the French Open to obviously work on her mental health, and she has a lot of backlash from it. So, what I would say is number one important things for everyone, just your mental health is your number one priority, and make sure you focus on that.
Right. You're the best tennis player. We don't care about your mental health. We need you on the tennis court.
Right.
That's really what they essentially.
Yeah. You made this much money. You're happy. Like some BS.
Like pretty much the officials of that were running, or just like the tennis officials in general, like the committee or whatever, was basically just like F you gotta play. And she's
getting fines as well too.
She said deuces. So that, I think that's definitely important. That is facts, Phil. But I wanna thank everybody that's joined. Hyro, Otto, Carlos, Phil. Appreciate you. You're always consistent with me. We running. We gonna keep it going regardless of Kenny and Neil not being here. Shout out to them. They putting in their work right now. In their regular careers and everything. So we missed them tonight. I want you guys to go check the network out at IBTE Network on all platforms. The website is live. Countdown t-shirts. IBTEnetwork.com. Live, got all the merch on there. We got one piece of merch right now. We're working on other things. And I definitely appreciate everybody that's tuned in, giving feedback, showing love. I'll love to hate, love to love. It don't matter to me. Like, all feedback to me, all criticism, I love it. But I definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in. Y'all have a